What's going on, Kicks Gang? It's Heat Kicks back with another dope sneaker unboxing, and I'm super excited. I have a Heat pair of kicks. I mean an absolute Heat pair of kicks to bring to you and to add to the collection. As you guys have heard, the videos have been a little bit here and there because I've had quite a bit of medical problems over the last 2 weeks or so, but I am doing my best to kind of become a little bit more regular with the videos. I have tons of sneakers and tons of content. As you guys probably saw yesterday, I did my 350 V2 frozen yellow review and talked about some of the differences between the restock pair and the original pair that had come out at the end of 2017. Along with that pair, I was also able to pick up another fire pair that actually came out from Nike on the same day. Just in saying that, some of you guys might know what it is, so let's go ahead and get right into it. It is an Air Jordan 1 silhouette. We've got the typical Nike boxing with the Nike branding and logo here on the top. Of course, we've got the sizing stickers and color coding and everything that we have on the front of the box. And then, of course, in Nike fashion, we have the trademark tags, symbols, and logos on the back side of the box. And with that, let's go ahead and pop the top and give you guys a quick peek. And bam, it is the Chicago 1 Spider-Verse collab. Really excited to have it in the collection. Bang bang. Let me go ahead and grab the other pair real quick. Something I noticed about the boxing that I just did want to point out, because I do show you guys, you know, things as far as authentication goes, new things that they're adding to the box, and they do that, guys, to kind of keep people on their toes. The paper is a little bit thicker, and I hope this picks up, but as you can see, there's almost a stripe texture on the inside of the paper. That's something different than we've seen with the last couple Jordan 1s that we've got. And then, of course, we've got the Nike swoosh. We've got the swoosh in writing down here below, and then of course we've got the quality control stamp, and that can basically be anywhere on the inside of the top of the box. This particular pair, I did get really lucky with Champs. I was able to hit on the frozen yellows and this particular pair of Air Jordan 1 Chicago Spider-Verses. I usually have a lot of luck with Foot Locker and honestly struck out on both pairs, so I was really glad that I hit on both at Champs. I did double up and was able to get my other pair of frozen yellows from Yeezy Supply, and I'm also considering it's pretty much a definite at this point, but I'm going to be looking to get a third pair of frozen yellows, just maybe even a fourth, who knows, but it's just a pair that I really love. It's my favorite pair of Yeezys pretty much of all time, other than some of the original like Nike Yeezys that came out, and as you guys know, those are a bit more expensive that I would love to add to the collection. But anyways, enough Yeezy talk. Let's talk about checks over stripes. We've got the Nike Air Jordan 1 Chicago Spider-Verse, and let's start off with the outsoles as we always do. This is something that is definitely different for a Chicago model. Because of the collab, they decided to do a completely clear outsole. The midsole is the same and is that white or almost off-white color that we've come to get used to with the Air Jordan 1 models. The upper is a really nice premium leather. We have smooth black leather at the top. We've got tumbled red leather on the wings, in the cup, in the back, and then also coming down the eyelets and then wrapping around the toe box. And then also too, instead of going with that off-white or sail color that they've had on the mid panel for pretty much all of the models of Jordan 1s that have come out in 2018, they went with that original, just like bright white color that, you know, we've gotten used to with the Chicago models over the years. Of course, we've got really nice tumbled leather here on the tongue. Let me go ahead and pull the shoe tree out a little bit so you guys can see that, but we got really nice tumbled leather here on the toe box. And then of course we've got an extra pair of red laces. But something that's really cool about this, there's a few differences. Like I said, we do have that clear blue outsole, but we also have a little difference on the tongue here. So instead of having the red tag with the black writing, we have a blue tag with the red writing, which I thought was a neat hit. I'm definitely kind of partial to to the original model, but considering I don't have the original, I've been kind of pricing them out around $500, but I have been hearing rumors, and those have been confirmed, that the actual Chicago OG will be releasing in 2019. That was a tip I was gonna save for another video, but I figured this would be the perfect time to let you guys know that. But since I didn't have a Chicago model in the collection, I definitely had to add this, and the collab is actually really cool too. I wanted to talk about some of the more classic hits on the Chicago model, but of course throughout the entire red pattern you can see those little dots. Let's see if we can get this to focus. You can see all these little clear dots. They almost look like clear glue dots that go all around the upper, on the red portions, and around the toe box, through the eyelets, the wings, and the cup in the back. And those are all 3M reflective, so it looks really, really cool at night. You've basically got an original Chicago model. You got a little different hit, but they didn't go too crazy with the extras. Of course, you've got that blue tag, which is not indicative of the OG, but honestly, I think the hit that goes along with the clear outsole, I think it made it look really, really nice. And then another thing I noticed, I'm not sure about the black laces, but the red laces do come with blue lace tips. Let's go ahead and pop these out and see. The actual laces that come with it, the black laces come with the red tips. So the black laces with red tips, the red laces with blue tips. I think that's just a nice touch. It's definitely enough of the original Chicago to keep true OG Chicago lovers and Jordan 1 lovers like myself happy until the next OG Chicago comes out. And it's also enough to make the Spider-Man or Marvel Comics fans comfortable as well. Honestly, it's a super, super dope silhouette. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would. The materials on them are premium, and to be completely honest, I'm absolutely shocked on how thick of a cut of leather this is. I don't know if you guys can see here, but looking at it from the front, you can just see how incredibly thick that leather is. It's just really, really unbelievable. The tumble on the toe box is nice. These are just A1. A couple other details, nothing too crazy, but we do have that lightly padded nylon tongue, and it appears to be on camera like that same white color that we have on the mid panel and the toe box. It's a tint closer to off-white or some of the sail colors that we've had, and honestly I kind of would have preferred that they would have matched that white, but honestly looking at it, I think with the laces it'll contrast really nice, and it's not something that kills the shoe. All in all, I'm really super excited to have a Chicago silhouette in the collection, and the fact that it's a Spider-Man collab with that 3M design on it, it's gonna look super, super sick at night. Basically anywhere you're walking in the street, any car that passes, anybody who's taking pictures in the background, just walking by, your shoe is gonna flash and sparkle and is gonna be reflective. And it seems like 3M and reflective is the way of the future. As you guys know, the 3M reflective static Yeezys are coming out. They've done reflective paneling on a lot of Jordan models, doing a lot of translucence in a lot of Jordan and Adidas models, and it seems like that's kind of starting to be the wave, translucence and reflective colors. And with that, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Like I had said earlier, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and smash that notification bell so you can get all my videos on demand. And if you guys are frequent flyers and have been with me since the beginning or have been with me for a while, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the ones that make all this possible. And with that, I'll wrap it up. It's Heat Kicks. I'm out.